welcome to today's practice. We are going to focus on the shoulders, on the neck and upper back. So if you're sitting a lot or you feel tightness in your neck, in your shoulders, in your upper back muscles, then this is the perfect practice for you. And I would suggest you have two blocks with you. I don't have them right now, but please have them with you. I will let you know during the practice when it's best to use them. And we are starting in a comfortable seated position, so you can sit how I sit, or you can choose your favorite way of sitting. It doesn't really matter. Important is to be able to maintain a straight back and relax your shoulders down. Just have your hands over the legs and close your eyes. Taking a deeper breath in to push the chest forward, and with the exhale, relax your shoulders down. And you're just breathing naturally. For the beginning, imagine water cascading down through your shoulders, from your shoulders through your arms all the way to your hands. So this is going to help relax the shoulders down. Good. And as you breathe, keep imagining the water cascading down, but also keep the attention to all this upper part of your body, right? To your shoulders, to your neck, to the muscles surrounding your upper back. Another breath as you are. And then gently open your eyes and gaze forward. And we're gonna roll the shoulders a few times. And next time you bring the shoulders up, try to lift them as high as you can, all the way towards your ears. Inhale as you are. And with the exhale, release the shoulders. Yeah, we're going to exhale with a sigh and release the shoulders all of a sudden. Let's repeat. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale. Perfect. Now, moving to the neck, shoulders are down away from your ears. Move the neck towards your right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. And also you can bring the right hand over your head and gently give a push there. Good. Keep your eyes closed, move the head to center and then over to the left shoulder. Make sure both shoulders are down and then bring the left hand over your head and gentle pull. Nice. Head back to center. Keep your eyes still closed. Just lift your head up, face up, chin up, head back. Stretching the throat area. And then back to center. And open your eyes forward. From here we are going to transition to the hands and knees. So to tabletop. And we are going to do the shoulder protraction and retraction. You already know it, we have worked it before. Gently take the navel in. Arms will be long, there will be no bending of the arms, and we're going to lift the chest as high as possible, so stretching and widening this area in between the shoulder blades, and then collapse the chest down, so bringing the chest down, lifting the chest and lowering. Lift and lower, and work with the breath. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Continue like that a few rounds more and observe what happens in your shoulders, right? So the chest is the one moving, but there's action and reaction in the shoulders. A few times more. Good, and bring it back to center. Bring the right hand behind your head and open the chest to the right, taking the right elbow back as much as possible. Pause here. elbow going up and back, push as far as you can. And then extend the right arm up. And then sliding the right arm under the left one, right shoulder down. Stretch your left arm forward for the beginning. And to stretch the shoulder more, you can press the armpit, the left armpit closer to the mat. This will add an extra stretch, an extra work on the left shoulder. Your belly is slightly engaged here. Keep pushing the left armpit closer to the mat. And then gently bring the left hand down, rising. We are going to move to the other side. Bring the left hand behind your head. Open your chest to the left. Take that elbow as high as you can. Push a little bit here. Push a little bit more. And then extend the left arm up all the way. And then sliding the left arm under the right one. Shoulder down, head down. Right arm stretching forward. And then actively pressing the right armpit closer to the mat. And keep this action of pressing down. Keep breathing. Keep pressing the right armpit down. Good, and then right hand goes back to the mat, left hand back to the mat, moving again to all fours. And from here we are going to sit again. So sitting on the knees, bring the hands over your head, and with the thumbs you're pressing at the base of your skull. So it's going to be something like that. So thumbs pressing right at the base of your cranium, and the other fingers are kind of, hugging, holding your head. Good. Keep the spine long and take the elbows back as much as you can. This will push the chest forward and will result most probably into a shape like that. Try not to arch your spine too much. So gently tucking the tailbone in, having the lower ribs in. So having this upright position of the spine, and then taking the elbows wider. Breathe. With the thumbs, you're gently pressuring that pressure points at the base of your skull. And with the elbows, you're actively getting wider. So you're going to feel again action in your upper back, in your shoulder blades area. 2 breaths more. Good. And then release the hands, bring the arms wide. Inhale, take your shoulder blades closer to each other, take the arms even more to the back. And then bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms back. Again, shoulders back, shoulder blades close to each other. And if this is comfortable, start to fold forward. And maybe your forehead will touch the floor, will touch the mat. And then in the end, you can lift your arms as high as you can. If your forehead doesn't touch the mat, then now is the time to take a block and place a block under your forehead. So your fold might look like that, or even higher. You can take 2 blocks. Yeah? But if it's comfortable to bring your head all the way down to the mat, bring it all the way. Wherever you are, just try to lift your arms higher. Imagine there's someone else there and pulling your arms up and also closer to your head. Yeah? So up and closer to your head. Good. And now, like that imaginary person is pulling you back, and you start to lift everything in the same time, and just release your hands, release everything. Relax your shoulders by rolling them a couple of times. Good. And from here, moving again to all fours, tucking the toes under for downward facing dog. And just, you can paddle your feet a couple of times, just to engage the lower back, the lower body, sorry. Even though we are not focusing today to that part of the body, we are focusing on the upper body. Let's wake up this area a little bit, and then bend the knees as much as you can and push your chest towards your knees. So again, there's gonna be action into the shoulders and upper back area. Hold. See if you can push more. Another breath. Good. And then moving into a plank. Hold the plank. Push yourself away from the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs. Stay strong. Breathe. One more. Good. And then release the knees down. Push yourself forward. Bend the elbows. Lower down all the way to the mat. Stretch your toes back. Bring your hands as wide as your mat and lifting into this variation of cobra with the hands pressing firmly into the floor and with the arms long and extended. Push the chest forward. Good. Inhale. And with the exhale, lower down. We are going to lift again. This time, stay on your fingertips and lift. Maybe the fingertips will be wider than your mat. And then we're going to bend the elbows, get closer to the floor, and then bring the right shoulder, so you're rotating to the left, right shoulder to touch the mat. Come back up. Bend the elbows, left shoulder to touch the mat. It might touch the mat or not, so just bring it closer to the floor. Let's repeat. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left shoulder towards the floor. One more round. In, out, in, out. Coming back up and lower down. Bring the hands by the sides of your chest and rise into all fours. Have the knees separated. You can keep the toes tucked or just stretch the toes back. We are going to move into puppy pose, and this is the time for you to take the blocks. So you're going to have the blocks under your hands. Going to walk the hands forward with your blocks. Keep the hips aligned with your knees, and then just gently drop your chest down and drop your chin down or your forehead. Your hands will be on the blocks, right? On the smallest height. You can also work without blocks if you want to, but I suggest you use the blocks. So they will help open the shoulders even more. Breathe, and every time you exhale the breath, soften your chest more. Let it closer to the floor. Good. Gently start to rise up. Bring the blocks closer. We're going to repeat the puppy pose, this time placing the elbows over the blocks or elbows directly to the mat. Since I don't have blocks, I'm going to place the elbows to my mat. If you want to try with the blocks, it's going to work even more. So you're going to get deeper. So bringing the elbows down, palms together, and again, melting the chest, and then having the elbows on the blocks or directly on the mat. You can place the forehead to the floor and just bring the hands behind your head. Yeah? Again, you can also place the chin on the floor. However you feel more comfortable, modify as you need and breathe. And every time you exhale again, Remember to let your chest soften more and more. Good. We are going to release the hands, release everything, release the blocks, rise. And we can also do this variation in child's pose. So let's do this as well. Bring the knees as wide as your mat, toes touching each other. Bring your hips to your heels and bring the hands over your blocks. Yeah? And you can turn the blocks on a higher position or on the smallest height, it doesn't really matter, but the highest you bring the hands, the more you're going to work on the shoulders, and just let yourself melt here into child's pose. Again, forehead or chin to the floor. I recommend you keep the forehead this time and have the arms really, really long and the hands over your blocks. Yeah, so if I would imagine that I have blocks right now, my hands will be somewhere here and I'm gonna feel a lot in my shoulders and in my back. Good. Coming up again to a seated position, and we can sit on the knees. We can do the same as we started the class, the same position we started the class into, or again, you can take the comfortable seat that you prefer more right now. And still working with the upper back and shoulders. I'm gonna lift the right arm up. Yeah, bring the right elbow in front of you. Bring the left arm up. Left elbow in front of you. Now cross the arms, right will be on top. Bring the hands together, lifting the elbows here, all the way up in front of your eyes, and then push them away from your face. Breathe into your upper back. One more breath. Push the arms away from your face. Good. Now, keeping the arms as they are, move them to the left and move your head to the right. Back to center and release the arms. Roll the shoulders a few times. Good. Now lift the left arm up. Reach high. Elbow in front of you. Right arm up. Elbow in front of you, crossing the arms. Left will be on top. Hands together. Lift the elbows as high as you can, somewhere in front of your eyes, and then push them as far away from your face as you can. You can close your eyes or just gaze forward without focusing on your arms. Breathing into the part of your body that you're feeling it's stretching right now. And then moving the arms to the right, turning the head to the left. Bring everything back to center, release your arms, roll your shoulders. Very nice. We are going to do the last positions and then time to relax, reaching the arms up. Stretch as far as you can, look up to the sky or to the ceiling if you're indoors. Interlace your hands, turn your palms up to the sky and lift as high as you can. And from here, move to the right into a side stretch. And then rounding the spine, bring the arms and the head forward. So you're rounding your spine and stretching the arms forward, the crown of your head also pointing forward. And again, lifting into the upright position, moving to the left. So side stretch to the left. Once again, back to center, round your spine. Arms forward, crown of your head pointing forward. And then coming up and release your arms down. Roll your shoulders a few times if you need to. And then we are going to finish this practice with a breathing exercise that will bring again awareness into this part of the body that we have been working so far on. And again, relax your hands over your legs. If you want to change the way you're sitting, please do so. Have the spine long, relax your shoulders down. And imagine we are going to start together, but before we start, I'm going to explain. We are going to breathe into the shoulder blades and imagine you have wings growing to the sides. Yeah? So you're kind of widening yourself to the sides. Imagine in this part of your upper body getting wider and then getting back to the shape with the exhale. So with the inhale, growing wings to the sides, expanding and getting back to the shape with the exhale. Okay, we're gonna start together. Take a breath through the nose, exhale through the nose, and then inhale. Imagine you're growing wings to the sides. Exhale the breath. Inhale, wings growing, widening yourself. Exhale. And keep doing this exercise a few rounds more. Growing wings, expanding to the sides. And if you're breathing as you're breathing like that, say with your inner voice, everywhere I go, I belong. Everywhere I go, I belong. I am belonging. I am belonging. Last one. Everywhere I go, I belong. Good. Inhale and exhale freely. And then gently opening your eyes. And this was the practice. I hope you enjoy it. Please do it as many times as you can this week. And I hope it helps. See you next time.